What's up guys, Dave here. Welcome to Studio Motors. Today we're covering the 2022 Rolls Royce Phantom. That's right, I have $500,000 sitting behind me right now, and I'm gonna tell you why it costs that much. This car is a masterclass in ultra luxury automotive design. First and foremost, the sheer size of this thing. It's a sedan, guys, and this sedan is bigger than a lot of SUVs on the road today. That's how massive the Phantom is by Rolls Royce. However, I want you to pay attention to one thing. The design is insanely clean. They've went above and beyond to make sure there are no extra lines on the car. There are no extra character lines on the car. Everything is just perfectly placed and it looks gorgeous. Now, I want to tell you why this Phantom looks so much better than other Phantoms. And it's simple. It's ordered the right way. Don't talk to me about ordering a black on black Phantom, man. If you're gonna call Studio Motors, don't ask me for a black on black Rolls. To pay $500,000 and to hide all of that character under black paint or black leather is just blasphemy. It's just the shit ass way of enjoying a $500,000 Rolls Royce. The epitome of ultra luxury, the creators of ultra luxury. Nobody does it better. This front end is massive and it's very flat. The middle of it goes down extremely flat. You immediately know it's a Rolls Royce because of the big polished doghouse grille with the waterfall going down in the middle. It's just a gorgeous looking grille. The front end looks extremely beefy. Once you see the side shot from over here, this belt line goes all the way across, almost to the tip, and just bends right down and folds over. It's so cool. You don't need some crazy headlight that wraps around and flows through to the hood and all of this. All you need is this gorgeous rectangle. It's painted matte white inside. It's got this eagle eye look to it. It's got this eagle eye vibe. Obviously, it's a very powerful headlight inside of there. It just looks beautiful. If you appreciate the art behind making automobiles, this is worth $500,000. Here's the craziness of this thing. This entire front end, which would be your bumper typically and your front grille, the bumper on this car is from here below. All of this is body. So this grille is part of the body. This fender, where the headlight's sitting, is all body. This is your fender on the vehicle. From here all the way through the back over here. This is your fender. Now what they've done is they've gotten rid of the hood lines, those nasty openings that you see on every car, and that's why this looks cleaner. As you see clearly, we have a cut right here across the hood. We have a cut right here going to the side for the hood. We have a cut over here. So 1, 2, 3 across the hood. Same manufacturer, but this is how they build BMWs. When we look at the Phantom, on the other hand, none of those lines are there, or they're there in a way that you don't even notice that they are there. And that's what I mean by an insanely clean design. The car speaks for itself. It doesn't need gimmicks to make it pop. I'm a huge fan of the wheels that are on this Phantom specifically. You could get a couple of different things. You could get like a black wheel with a polished face, full black wheel, or you could go for the dope, high polished aluminum. It has a monoblock vibe to it. It covers a lot of surface area, and then they have this covering that goes over it that makes it even doper. It makes it look bigger. And if there's one thing this car is not lacking, it's high polished aluminum and chrome. So a lot of shiny pieces on the outside of the car. It looks like the vehicle's actually wearing jewelry. So the wheels, the high polished wheels, complement all the high polished pieces so well on the vehicle. And you know, obviously it's got the weighted Rolls Royce center caps. When you're driving on the freeway, those things stand still. So it's really dope. The wheels on this, I think, are gorgeous, and I think they knocked it out of the ballpark with these. I'd love for it to be an inch bigger, but keep in mind, this car, aside from looking incredible, it's meant to drive better than it looks. Because of the way it's designed and how the back kind of rolls into it and disappears when you're looking at the car from the front, the vehicle and the front end constantly look massive, and it looks like it's coming at you. It kind of rides into the horizon, and it looks like it's endless. The car's going on forever. Big boxy front end with a disappearing swooshing back line. It looks gorgeous. Very conservative design. Not a lot happening back here. Small taillights. It's got an RR in the taillights. They've done such a great job hiding all the lines that they needed to have there to design this car. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous look on the back. It just looks so beautiful. They introduced this color on the Rolls Royce Dawn. Any car you could get with black leather inside. So if you're dropping this type of money on an ultra luxury 2022 Rolls Royce, why would you get a black interior with black trim inside of it that hides all the gorgeous design elements, all the accents that you're paying so much money for? To me, it doesn't make any sense. There's a couple of highlights on the interior of this Rolls specifically, okay? And that's obviously the orange interior along with the white trim. Now, if this car had black trim inside, it would look nowhere near as good as the white trim does in this vehicle. It actually looks like $500,000. It's not just like, oh my God, that's how much it costs. No, it actually looks it. Everything feels phenomenal in the car. This white trim, what I love about this, Blackwood trim only stays clean once the car wash guy hands you your keys back. As soon as he's gone, first drive, Blackwood trim's dirty. The white shows no fingerprints. And all your controls look so much better sitting on white than they do sitting over black. I think this is one of the nicest looking Phantoms we've ever ordered. It looks incredible. Suicide doors, one of the key elements of a Rolls Royce Ghost and a Rolls Royce Phantom. The Phantom was the first one to bring it back when BMW took over the company. So let's talk about these suicide doors. These things are incredible. Now, the back is where it really matters because the front door is just the same as any other door. It's so much cooler to step into a car with suicide doors, and it's so much cooler stepping out of it because you step out like a boss. So when you're sitting back here and your door opens, you step out like this very comfortably. That's what makes it a Rolls Royce. So it's got a definite vibe to it. And if your butler's off that day, then you could close your door. Your friends won't have to know you did it, but you could reach just back here and hold the button and it'll close your door for you. There's that. The engine inside of the Phantom, it's so exciting. 6.75 liter V12 twin turbo, tons of torque, really gets you moving. But this engine isn't meant to hit an insane 0 to 60. This engine is meant to move seamlessly, effortlessly, have tons of torque down low. 563 horsepower, 664 pound-feet of torque. And when is that 664 pound-feet of torque available to you? At 1,700 RPM. The horsepower peaks at 5,000 RPM, fair. However, when the car is moving and you floor it, you're gonna feel it fly. It's gonna go, and it's got an insane suspension as well. I want to wrap up this video by giving you guys a perspective. Now, it's one thing for me to say this Phantom is a $500,000 car. Now, the MSRP on this car is not actually $500,000, but it's close to what you have to pay to get one right now because it's impossible to get a Rolls Royce right now, and they are selling more than they've ever sold, ever. Rolls Royce killed it during the pandemic. Let's take a $400,000 Rolls Royce. Let's put $50,000 down on that Rolls Royce. And let's assume that we're gonna buy this $400,000 Rolls Royce without a markup, with $50,000 down, $7,500 a month. And you could drive it 5,000 miles a year. That's what it takes to get into a Rolls Royce. And is it worth it? That's up to you to decide. Let us know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Dave Studio Motors, we are out.